Hey Cam fam, welcome back to Keeping Up with Cam. So today we're coming at you with our Toddler Boy Hairstyle video number 29. We are just showing you guys a couple cute ways to keep our protective style lasting a little bit longer. If you are new here, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you could hit that subscribe button down below, also hit that bell icon beside it, that way you'll be notified when we post new videos. If you're a returning subby, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys could thumbs up this video if you like it. Also make sure you share this video with your friends and family. Hit us up in that comment section below because we love talking to you guys. And don't forget to check out our social media page. So getting into style number 1. This is like my go-to number 1 when we're just running out the house, grocery, park, whatever it is. This is what I would usually do. It's super easy, it's super cute, and it's just a nice way of keeping the braids so that we can keep them in longer and keep the style going. So this is a nice little top knot man bun kind of situation. So I'm just using a thinner hair tie. You can use a thick one, you can use whatever works for you, but I just figured with the small or the size of the braids, it was nicer to go with a thinner hair tie. So I just put that up in a bun like usual. I let the ends hang underneath and tuck in the strays, and then I just let the two pieces in the front lay on his face like that. Just because of the way they're braided, it's just kind of easier that way, but you don't have to. You can put them up into the bun as well and go either way. But it's just kind of dependent on, what you like most and what works for you. So this is what it looks like. Super easy, took like 2 seconds, and it really, you could keep this in for a really long time. This is the best style for longevity when it comes to these single braids. All right, now on to style number 2. This is just like 2 regular braids going back, 2 Iversons, 2 braids, whatever you want to call it. You're going to start it like a regular braid. You're going to have 3 pieces in the front. So the first 3 braids just make it the easiest to go down. You're just going to collect the braids as you continue to braid down, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, whatever it is. You just want to get all of them in, braid it under, keep it looking cute, keep it looking flat so that these braids, have a nice little look to them. You don't need to worry either about edge control or, fixing up the baby hairs or anything like that. This is a after style. So it's really just to keep the ends protected, to keep the hair going, and just keep the longevity. So don't worry about making it fancy. Just braid it down, and you'll be fine. So there's two ways you can leave the ends. You can either leave them hanging just like this, with or without an elastic at the end, or you can put them together, keep it as one single piece, one single braid in the back. Either or works. Honestly, I don't really have a preference. It just kind of, you know, what makes it easier for you, what makes it easier for your kiddo, and you just, you know, let it hang. All right, so style number 3. So we are getting into just like a regular low, middle ponytail. If you just kind of want to leave the ends hanging type of thing. With this one, I'm not leaving the two pieces in the front out, but we can leave the ends of this one in two different ways. So as you're gonna see, I'm just putting everything into a bun. Some of the pieces, if they're a little shorter in the front, you can just kind of like wrap them under each other so they stay nicely. You don't have to get it at a height where each piece is in the hair tie, because then you're kind of just having like this really high random ponytail. So just get it at a good spot. Wrap that ponytail around. Again, I'm using the thin one, the mini one. Just find it easier, just find it a little cleaner. So yes, you can either leave it like this, leave the ends hanging. As you can see, Cam's ends were so curly no matter what I do, and you guys saw in that last video that I was putting the shine and jam at the end of it and it left them straight. Look at the curls now. Straight where? I don't even know how long the straightness lasted. Ugh, the frustration of curly hair. Sometimes it's just too much. But either way, so you can either leave it down or you could just wrap it up in like a little bun, just tie it around each other. You can add another elastic if you need to or if you want to, or you just wrap the ends underneath each other and you're good to go. Okay, so I've been asked a handful of times how I wrap Cam's hair at night. So this is how I do it with these braids. I mean, really, this is kind of like how it can be done with any braids. The specific thing that I do different here is I make sure that I put the flaps or the straps or whatever, loose ends, whatevs, I put that underneath the braids, so all the hair is kind of like wrapped in this little cocoon. You'll see, I'll show you like a better picture of it, but basically I'm just saying I don't put the do-rag over the hair, because then you're gonna make a crease, you're gonna make an indent, and the hair is just gonna look crooked after a day. So make sure you put everything underneath and keep the hair above the little strappy things. So as you see, all the hair is there. I just kind of also make sure that I run my fingers through it. That way I know that nothing's caught or nothing's bent. And then I just add a little, I wrap it around, kind of like, if like you have dreads, you just make sure everything's in there, wrap it around, and then I just add an elastic to the end really loosely, just so it can keep the shape, and then they're good. Bedtime. So this is the takedown process. This is me about halfway through. Super simple, super easy, really. I'm just going back up the braid and taking it out. You can use a comb, the front of the comb or the tail of the comb, whatever works for you, but I just use my fingers. I find it's just kind of quicker. I wasn't really ready to take these braids out because I was just so happy for the convenience, but he had a couple things going on that I kind of needed his natural hair for, and also I gotta give you guys content, so I had to get rid of these braids. But honestly, this is like such a great style to just keep in and forget about, especially during COVID, where it's like we're not really even going anywhere. Just let your hair grow, just let your hair breathe. But This is his hair halfway through. You could see it some spots, like the buildup and stuff. Cam gets buildup after like a day. So this is about, what, 2 weeks we had this in, I believe. So this was pretty decent. Not a lot of dirt, not a lot of stuff to get rid of. Make sure that you guys do comb out their hair, like detangle the hair before you wash it. You don't want to have any knots or any matting, seeing as this style would have been in for a long time. You want to make sure everything is combed through and ready to go. Use a little oil on your hands before you detangle if you need to, or before you shampoo, just to make sure that everything is smooth and ready to go. So I was on a deadline to get something done with Cam and sent back to somebody. So I didn't have the luxury of actually getting to wash his hair and having a nice wash day before doing that. So this is just me showing you guys how I kind of revive and freshen up his hair. I mean, it is just taken out from the braid, so even that could be a style in and of itself, but it wasn't as tamed as I needed to be for what I was doing. So my best bet was to just go with a ponytail. So that's what I'm doing. So I have my water bottle. You can have it with just water, or you can have it mixed with your oil of choice. So when you do that, you're just spraying the outside, the perimeter. You're getting it wet so that when you put the brush and the comb on it, it's not dry hair. It's not going to damage their hair. It's not going to pull or anything like that. I'm going to be adding my Shine and Jam just to the front, just to lay it down, just to get it looking as cute as possible. So I've gone through and I'm just adding really just a very light layer, a light coating. I don't want to add a lot of product to his hair. We already have the buildup in there. This is just literally for like a couple hours because I'm going to wash his hair after. So I just put a little bit on there, and I'm going to go in with the soft brush, his baby brush. I don't know when I'm going to upgrade out of that brush because it's honestly perfect. It does exactly what I need it to do, and it's not damaging. I don't even think I bought it. I was going to say best money I've spent, but best gift. So whoever bought it, that's their money has gone very, very far for that kit. So I've added just some in the back. As you can see, I'm now smoothing it out. There is the buildup, so if you guys see that, you don't want to like leave it just there. So after I went through with the brush, I used the comb a little bit. I'm not trying to detangle. I'm not trying to really get into the middle of his hair. That will be for after. This is just a quick brush up, put in one, and go. So guys, I always find that I give you this disclaimer when I'm listening to myself and thinking that I sound really raspy. I do. This, voiceover is being done a little bit late, so that may be the reason why, may contribute to why I feel like I sound raspy. But I just want you guys to know I'm not sick or anything. This is just what I have going on right now, and yeah. So because I'm using his hair, or I'm putting his hair up in his full thickness, I am using a regular sized hair tie. I just want you guys to see what the finished product is in a couple seconds. But before that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Thank you guys for tuning into our channel once again. We feel the love, we feel the support. It is absolutely amazing. We hope you guys keep enjoying our videos. Keep asking me your comments, questions, and concerns. I love to hear from you guys. I love to answer as much and everything that I can. This is what it ended up looking like, just a regular, little high bun. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up this video if you like it. Share with your friends and family. Hit us up on our social media, and visit us again in the next video. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you, okay? Bye.